Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the technical video day for the weekend, guys. Nothing happened really on Sunday, Friday. Just a little consolidation, as we were expecting on the euro, and in general in the dollar. Now, let's start with the pairs right here. After doing the whole weekend all day, we got with the conclusion that more consolidation or some trader can be possible. I mean, we are not ruling out a huge move against the dollar, but at least at the moment the charts are showing a possible more consolidation or some trade for this coming week. Unfortunately, that's what the charts are showing. Now, let's start with the euro dollar. The euro dollar, as you guys know, is correcting this move. This is a this is a consolidation that needs to be resolved. This consolidation needs to be resolved in order to the move to the 152, 151 area to happen. Now, the consolidation was, let me go a little more right now so you guys understand where I'm coming from. This is the Fibos rebounds pretty hard for around the the 50% retracement. Still, it needs to stay within the trend line, which is this channel. That is the one that create this consolidation move. Is consolidating within the channel. So technically speaking, another low is possible to around 137, 136.50 area, but again, it cannot close on the weekly or on the dailies below the channel right there. All right. Now let's move on with the euro pretty fast to the 4-hour chart. Okay, this is the daily. Like I said last week, there were two scenarios: the triangle here, or the one that I've been calling that is a three-way move to the equalize. I was saying 138 for a while. It happened last week. Now, so far, what you got? You got A, and then this is a square triangle that we're showing here, where it goes A, and then you got A, B, C, D, E, and then trusting lowers to the equalize. This is the most likely scenario. Why? Because even though this wave 4 has been, this move right here, this wave 4 has been very deep. That's why I'm checking about this scenario, because I don't want to force the count. Now, right here can be another scenario when this is A and 3, B and B, and then C and 3, and this become W. Again, the trend in the euro is to the outside. That's why I'm planning to buy the euro around 141. I'm sorry, about 140 tomorrow on Monday against the low at 138.40. That's that trade to take it as an Elliott Wave aging, either in the E, on the B, or the B move, and then we'll figure it out if this was a 5 or was a 3. All right. Now, let me show you another pair right now, which is brought my attention that we need to take this with a lot of. Okay, this is the dollar CAD. The dollar CAD was supposed to get into a big setup, right? I mean, let's put it this way: you got a 1, 2, 3, 4. It should end around 94.65 before bouncing higher. That's in an hour. Remember, the dollar CAD comes from 5 waves. It comes 1, 2, 3. It comes from 5 waves on the first leg and another 5 waves here. But let me show you what it's telling me, that we need to be careful with the short dollar in some degree. Okay, This is the daily. What is that? This is the 4 hour. 1 second. Do not matter. Let me put to you the 4 hour chart right here. On the 4 hour chart, it's very clear in the dollar CAD that you can have one, two, or A, B, and then this should be a wave three, and a wave three needs to accelerate. Look at the RSI. The RSI is giving divergence in this low, which is telling me that this is possible at 3 ways in the making, and another round of dollar strength against the CAD is about to happen. Now, look. That do not happen in a wave 3. When you enter in wave 3 of the move, that do not happen. So that's enough for me to start thinking with the evil side and say, it can be a trap right here against the dollar, in favor of the dollar. That's what that chart is telling me. Now let's take a look at the pound on the daily. Again, remember, the pound on the daily, we believe that it's doing here the same thing it's doing here, and it's gonna correct higher. That's what is gonna go with the euro to the upside. Now this is the pound. The pound for the lows is in 3 ways. This is getting too big on the pound, so I do not rule out, because these 2 legs, they are most likely equal. I do not remember pounds does are 3 ways, so do not rule out pound going lower to around 160 before another round or strength against the dollar. Now this is a pair that I like it to the long side, is the euro pound. Why? I like the euro pound for the reason that I have a reliable count here when I can see that the cycle is coming to the end, either for 87.20 or an extension 86.81. This here was very choppy, 1, 2, but I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ways. That's what I'm labeling 1. I don't have the extension that I like on the 3rd way, but at the end, I mean, it looks like I have an alternative, which this one is the end of 1, and one we have on the low right here, this is 1, 2, 3, and then that's the K. This is the 4 against, this is the 4, this is the 4 against this one, and then what we ending right now is wave 3, that then it should end. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, wave 3 that should end right here around 87.06, and then correct in 3 ways. That's more supported, but I believe that for the 87 area, the euro pound is a good buy. Then let's take a look at the S&P. Keep going within that triangle. So every time that, guys, you see the S&P to the downside, that's gonna be dollar strength. S&P to the upside is gonna be dollar index. This is another pair, the Euro Swiss, that looks pretty good to the upside. I believe that 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's doing an ending diagonal. I mean, I like buying the Euro Swiss also from around 114.27, even from the 114.83 can be bad, because it looks like an ending diagonal wave 5 when you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. I would go and say that you should buy it very easily. Yeah. Let me see the 1, 3 how it works. I mean, I would say around 115 should be a good buy there. And then The yen pairs, I see like the yen got very strong last week, but I think that this move, the move are coming to the end. That's the way see that we've been waiting for a long time. Even the euro yen, the dollar yen looks like it did a 5 ways higher and it's consolidating. So that can be a good buy there also for this coming week. Then Aussie, like I say, Aussie looks like it's nesting or it's on the trap. The CAD is open. A lot of question about the dollar index, but well, this is a three-way. This is a five. This is a five. So I still seeing it as a buy. I like buying the Aussie against around 105.87 against 105.20 for a possible flag right there. But I don't know. I mean, to be honest with you guys, I don't have a bias short term for this coming week, at least until I see more data between Monday and Tuesday. Now let's take a look at the dollar index, the euro index, and the oil. Right now we're gonna take a look. This is the US dollar index. The US dollar index, like I say, I still seeing this as the end. These are two equal legs. This is two equal legs. So the most that we can do is that this can become W, a big W, and we're gonna go lower in 3 ways or 5. Now this is very important, guys. You see this trend line that's coming from the lows that we have. When was this low about it? 1 second. This low happens at around the 1st of July. That trend line is being holding. Now against this high invalidated triangle, but it can be that type of ugly triangle that we present, and this can take all summer long to resolve the issues with the dollar. But I'll be honest with you, still my bias is sell any three-way move to the outside in the dollar. That's the way the market should be traded. You have a long S&P, a bullish S&P, you got a bullish oil, you got some degrees the euro is bullish. I don't see any reason to buy the dollar. Now, short term, yeah, short term you can play the wave. Like right now, let me put the hour right here on the 1 hour dollar chart. 1 second. Okay, if you guys see right here, this is a 1 hour on the dollar chart. If you guys see right here, this is how we were laboring the other day. It's not there anymore. But at the end of the day, what I like for Sunday, some degrees, is long dollar. Why? If you take a look, this is the 1 hour chart. If you put right there the RSI is showing that the low is the low. So this was a three-way move. Of course, there is no invalidation yet saying that it cannot become a 5. But like I say, too big in time. This is, I mean, look at the time relationship. They say that wave 3 started here. Look, it's already past the 1.618 of the proposal wave 3 time. So what I believe is doing is 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 is correcting lower. This is A, like the euro. This is A. And then you should be buying the dollar around 75, 74, 83 levels against the low at 76.50, which is the 142.85 on the euro. Now, these levels are 140.50, 140, and 139.66 in the euro dollar. And then you see 1, 2, 3. He should trade the dollar. What the dollar should do on Sunday is being strong a bit, then weak in 3, and then be bought to around this area. That's the pattern that the dollar should follow between Sunday and Monday. Alright guys, so let's leave it there. Let's wait for more data to get a better idea about the short-term counts. The biggest time, the bigger time frame, dailies and weekly, they're very clear. What is questionable is the short term counts, guys. So let's leave it there and get back to you guys tomorrow. Thanks.